Hello. Hi, Kat. Hi, A Joker. I do eat animal meat. Actually, take a little bit of drink water. Yeah, I've been drinking lots of water. Water. Hi, Joker. Yeah, but you still. Hi, Lania. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Hi, Big Drink Tea. What's up? Oh, thanks for joining. I'm Aphrodite Rose Starfire. Welcome to my channel. I am sick. I am sicky sick. How is everybody today? I'm feeling a little better than I was yesterday, but yeah, the whole house is sick. Dimitri is like probably the best out of everybody, but he's still feeling kind of sick too. My little sisters, two of my little sisters tested themselves and they were positive for the at-home C-test. I'm not going to test myself. But yeah, this thing is a beast. It is a beast. Started like 2 days ago. I woke up with not a sore throat, but my little sisters had sore throats, but I just kind of had like congestion in my throat, like a postnasal drip, and then which went away pretty fast. But what replaced it are these horrible myalgias, and which means body aches. These horrible body aches, muscle aches, especially in my low back, like over my kidneys. Just really bad muscle aches, like lethargy, which means like feeling no energy, really tired, and night sweats. I've been having really bad night sweats, where like I get into bed and like last night I got into bed and my chest just started sweating so much. I had to, like, it was making the sheets wet and I had to get up and like wipe my chest down. I haven't taken my temperature at all. And I wasn't going to take any medicine. I was gonna like tough it out, but I caved 2 nights ago, and because I just couldn't get comfortable in bed. I kept like sweating and then like getting cold chills. And so I took some NyQuil, which helped. And I took some NyQuil again last night. So that's all I've taken. But I've been really tired, really sleepy. Thanks, Dan. Yeah. Dimitri's kind of been coughing. I haven't had much of a cough. But I've been trying to drink lots of water. But yeah, it sucks. Probably the biggest thing is the body aches, like really bad body aches, um, especially in my back. Right now, it's like up here. Um, I guess that'd be my lats, um, which is kind of interesting. Um, so that's it. I feel. Oh, and this morning I woke up and that was the other thing was that my hair fall, my hair follicles starting. Kat says fresh lemon juice with dark maple syrup. Oh, that was the other thing too, was 2 nights ago before I went to bed, I started having really bad acid reflux, which is kind of unusual for me. And I took 4 Tums, which helped. Um, and then the acid reflux went away, but then I just was tossing and turning, so I took some NyQuil, which helped. Um, and then this morning and yesterday was the worst day. I woke up and like my hair follicles hurt so bad. My scalp like was so painful and like achy. That's kind of gone away, but hi Robin. iJoker says, are you all being responsible and isolating? Yeah. We have to be really careful because my stepdad's my stepdad's mother lives lives here, and we don't want her to get sick, so she's been isolating in her area. Like she has her own kind of wing of the house with her own like kitchen and room and living room and stuff. And Dimitri and I have been staying down. We have the whole downstairs basement area. Um, But yeah, all my little sisters are sick. My stepdad's sick. My mom's sick. And again, if you're just joining, 2 of my sisters tested with at-home tests, and they were positive for whatever that means. Thank you, thank you. Um, Dan says I got sick like 3 times in a year, but usually I'm only sick whenever. I bet Dan says, I bet you and most of your subs don't. I'm sorry, Dan, your comments get cut off for me. Well, as we don't use medications often and immunity all natural. Kat says you all catch because it's resonance just syncing up. Yeah, and it's interesting. This all coincides. I mean, I did start feeling a little bit of sickness before, like on my last live stream, I was starting to feel it, but I was like trying to like push it out of my mind, like I'm not gonna get sick. But the last live stream I did, was talking to the fiddler, whose name is Dominic, and he kept suggesting for me to watch the Psinergy channel on her channels on Odyssey, and her name is Sabrina Wallace. And I don't know if you guys can see that. And it's like, wow, it's like making so many, it's like giving me so many answers to things like what I've been talking about with my hair um and like, yeah, like the tubules, but like mostly the hair stuff. I don't know how much I can really talk about her content on here. Um, yeah, like Kat said, it's probably mostly a resonance thing. Just crossing my fingers for a dentist to get me an ASAP to extract access tooth. Oh no, Robin, you have an infected tooth. I'm sorry. Sending you healing. You have to have it extracted. Can you have like a root canal or something like that? Keep it. Hi, Marianne May. Says I have Morgellons, and it seems like every time people start talking about C and new bees, for me personally, I typically feel flu-like symptoms within a few days. Yeah. Um, I feel that too. Like, definitely when I talk about certain subjects, I get spanked. I get like reprimanded in different ways, whether it be like my views going down or other things happening to my channel that I don't want to talk about. But yeah, um, Kat says, did you hear Sabrina talk about our aura? That is 80% of our immune system. Yeah, yeah. Robin says, I replaced Tums with DGL deglycerinated licorice chewable. Cuts reflex quick. Oh, cool. iJoker says, Mark Allenson tells me all I need to know. Who are you, iJoker? Are you Chalk Buddy Outline or something? Chalk Body Outline continues to stalk me like a freaking fiend. Now he's too pussy to put comments like himself. Like he has to like bury his comments underneath other people's comments. Like he'll like respond to another person's comment. So like unless you click on that comment, you won't see it. Um, and then he'll like ask me to come on his channel. Like he's like, I'm tired of your crap. Why don't you come on to my Monday Night Nitro and we'll settle this shit? And it's like, why are you? If you're tired of my, why are you on my? You're on my channel commenting. Like, go away. If you're tired of my crap, just go away. He's like a freaking agent. Um, uh, Trudeau shows we probably have Morgellons. um, it's called narcissism, honey. I don't think anybody's narcissistic here. Um, Anywho, so yeah, Dominic on the last live stream recommended the Psinergy channel on Odyssey, and it was kind of crazy because it was like that day. I don't know how it seemed. I don't know how often she posts, but it was like that day she had posted like all this content, and like the next day she posted all this content. She hasn't posted anything today, as far as I know. But she's very technical. She's very educated, intelligent. I really like that she grew up into cars. Like she knows a lot about cars, about muscle cars, about diesel engines. She knows she. I think she worked in the cybersecurity field. Like she knows all about computers and the web and basically provides all of this documentation in PDFs and she has like diagrams that she shows, but it's very like technical. Like it's very like she knows her shit. Uh, and she talks about how people judge her for being angry, but she says that she's angry because of all these people that are getting paid, to do jobs to hack into people. And basically we've been hackable since 1995 through the cloud, and we have biosensors inside of us that are already inside of us that I have to be careful what I say, that relay and connect with our RF frequencies. And she provides modalities to help shunt the signal. She says like she has like this mantra that's like block. Please go check her channel out on Odyssey because I'm probably not doing her a good service by explaining it. But it's like block, shunt, and then like project it out. But yeah, she talks about this electrical body part that has been hijacked, which is our basically our auric field, our aura that we have. She's like, it's a body part, it's a body part, and we've been hijacked through like the food we eat, I haven't, like, I kind of just watched more her recent videos. I haven't gone like super deep into her old videos where she maybe talks more about how the biosensors get into us, but I think it's mostly kind of like smart dust, and like the food we eat, what, our environment. Um, but we have sensors inside of us that are like putting signals that they're people that can put on an EEG headset and like video game into our bodies and look at our arteries and veins and basically do whatever they want, like shut you down if they want. I guess she had a friend that passed away in this way, but she talks a lot about, it's called, the technical term is piloerection, which basically is goosebumps, like giving yourself goosebumps or goose pimples. But that's how you fight it. Like, and the more you can learn how to do that, and it's funny because I do that constantly. I constantly have goosebumps. Like, I constantly have my hair standing up on end. She does it like connecting all of her fingers and then like rolling your shoulders forward and then breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then you can give yourself goosebumps. Yeah, exactly. The erector pili muscles. But what it does is it creates actual stem cells. It creates when you, and she has all of the documentation of like actual scientific studies that prove that this is true. It's all on her website, on the Odyssey. And she's, so yeah, when you do that, your hair follicles actually create new stem cells. And it's kind of like making all of these connections, because I used to work at Bosley and do hair transplants on people. And then I had my spiritual awakening and had all my changes in my hair. And it seems like that is modality of how, like, maybe what is connected first to our auric field is the hair and the hair follicles, and like these invisible tubules that I was talking about. But definitely, please, after this live stream, go to Odyssey, check it out. Her channel is called Psinergy. I spelled it in the title of this video. Kat says, "Did the link stay up? I posted for Sabrina." I don't know what video did you put it on, Kat? Usually links don't go through. iJoker says, "It's my truth." Robin says, "I'm hesitant to look up Wallace stuff. I already know the topic, totally believe it. If I look into it again, I spiral." Yeah, that was the thing too. I kind of felt by like watching the content, like it almost, like it coincided to me feeling a lot more sick. And it's like I'm learning about how the sickness is caused as I'm getting sicker. Like I kind of felt like I was getting attacked. But I do have a lot milder symptoms, I would say, than the rest of my family. And like the rest of my family is a lot sicker than me and have a lot more like respiratory symptoms. For me, again, it's just like the really bad body aches and feeling tired. Yeah. Hi, Tiny Chud says, "Hi, Aphrodite Rose Starfire. Did you head that Tone Oded and passed away? What? What are your thoughts on that? It was confirmed by Danger, but I still don't really believe it. There are fake. I don't know what you mean. Did you head that tone on Oded and passed away? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, did you hear that tone OD'd and passed away? Who OD'd? Tony? I don't know who you're talking about, Tiny Chud. Robin says, we are all in the cloud, don't even need to be next to Wi Fi or devices. The other thing, too, is that we just got Starlink here at the house. But we just got it hooked up like yesterday. So I don't think that's connected because our sickness started before that. But I wonder how it would affect it. Kat says, I don't drink distilled water unless I put minerals in it. Lewis Roman says, you are beautiful. Thank you, Lewis. Robin says, being near a pet helps throw reading tech off. I totally agree, Robin. And that's the thing, too, is that Sammy has been super cuddly and purring. I mean, I think he's had a lot of separation anxiety with me being here at my mom's house because he's used to me being in the van, like within like a 1 foot radius of him at any given moment, 24 hours a day, pretty much. And now that I'm here at my mom's house, like I go upstairs and spend time with my family. Like I want to sit with them and take advantage of my time here. So he's been having like some separation anxiety. Like there were a few days where I didn't like come downstairs all day until the end of the day. And now that I'm sick, like I'm spending a lot more time, I'm spending like all my time downstairs. And he's been like, all kinds of cuddly and like wanting to be on my lap but there's something about the purring, and I know that cats purr to heal. The vibration of the purring helps heal their muscles and their bones. Like that's why like for certain like knee replacements and hip replacements, they'll prescribe like a vibrating sling that helps healing faster because it causes like like the shifts in the fluid to help kind of get the lymph pumped out, and like stimulate the tissues. And I'm like thinking, is he trying to, it's like I think he has separation anxiety, but he also is trying to heal me, and I wonder how much that blocks the frequencies. Hi, Michelle Taylor. What's up, girl? Oh, look who's here. Get Chalked Up is here. Kat says it was someone else's channel. Robin says, Kat, I don't know how. I just noticed the difference. Animals and insects are changing. Michelle Taylor says, hope you feel better driving, running errands. Okay, thanks for commenting. Robin says, the quinine in tonic water helped me get better faster when sick. Berbean and oregano oil as well. Okay, cool. Good Chalked Up says, Michelle Taylor is... What are you talking about, Drew? Like, Drew is, like, seriously obsessed. Like, why? Just like, get a life. Freaking your bobblehead friend is like trying to get people to give him his stories. Jim Bob, the bobblehead. Jim Bob literally has no shoulders. It's like neck, and then it goes like his shoulder width is like as big as like his head sits like on here. Like it's so teeny. He can't have like any of his own content, so he put out a big call for people to tell him his stories because he has no content. Dan says, get Chalked loves you. He's obsessed. Like, seriously, he is. Like, I feel really bad for his wife, giving me all this attention all the time. I keep on telling him to go hug his kids and his wife. Like, stop commenting on my channel. But, yeah, Drew says, go tell your sisters about when you were a cheerleader. It's been about an hour. What? You think I talk about being a cheerleader every day or something? Like, what are you talking about? So The only criticism I have of Sabrina is that she did make a video called Coffee with Archaics, and she said that Archaics is talking truth, and that she said that basically he's just reading to you. He's just reading to you, and that this was interesting because it made me like think about it. Was that she said, Sabrina said that her mother worked in the juvenile corrections system, and that prisons actually do have access to really rare books and books that you would not find in the public library because they get donations from like private libraries and stuff. So there is like actual like esoteric books and stuff that you wouldn't actually come across in the public library, which I thought was really interesting. But then again, like I can't really I don't understand the people that like just kind of ignore his crime, that he raped a girl at gunpoint, like just not even really addressing that. Like he's like some, great person that's trying to help everybody. Like, she's very, Sabrina's very angry at like the fact that people have jobs that are hacking into other people's biofield, but like I didn't see that same anger towards like Jason Bashir's like for actually like raping somebody. Maybe in other videos she's talked about it. Again, I only watched the most recent videos, probably within the last week or so. That would be my only real criticism. But she said that Jason Bashir's really isn't providing much like new information, but he's just reading information that he's found in books. He's just reading to you. But that his stuff is valid. Dan says, don't hate, participate. Michelle says, oh, I didn't see what he said. Damn it. Keyboard Warriors. Kat says, there is something about Jason that is cringe. His voice. Yeah, that's me too. His voice is so like, ugh, so creepy. And the way he treated his dogs was just like red flags, red flags. Hi, Luco Deer. What's up? Kat says, I didn't hear her talk about Jason though. Yeah, she has a video. One thing she does curate her videos a lot. So, videos that used to be up, she'll take down. So, I don't know if it's still up, but it was called Coffee with Archaics was the video. Can you see it? Says keyboard warriors are so triggered by truth. Keep being your powerful self, Aphrodite. Thank you. Robin says digital roundup of those curious on topic is also my hesitancy to look into Wallace. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do what feels right. I don't have an Odyssey account, and I don't plan on having an Odyssey account. I do like have things I want to say to Sabrina and like comment on what she says, but you have to have an Odyssey account to comment. And like you said, there's like, registers, and I just feel like if I make an Odyssey account, something will happen. So, if somebody wants to let her know that I made this video about her, that would be awesome. Maybe we can somehow do a StreamYard chat or something. Like I said yesterday, she was talking about her history with cars, and both her mother and her father are into heavy metal hot rod racing cars, and her dad like put together and took apart a Trans Am like at least 3 times. And she had this other car called the Roadrunner that had a Roadrunner on the hood. And she had said that, her mom made her first car. She had to have a stick shift. She had to learn how to drive stick. Otherwise she wouldn't be able to drive. And that's like me. That's like the same as me. My first car was a stick shift. Like I had to learn how to drive a stick shift to be able to even drive. And it's such a valuable skill. And it's like, so like she's my people. And my dad had a Trans Am with the Phoenix on the hood, and that's what I was driven home from when I was born. That was what I was taken home from the hospital in, my dad's Trans Am with a Phoenix on the hood. So it's like pretty symbolic, the T-top with the Phoenix. And um, yeah, so I was like, wow, like there's a lot of connections. And she was talking about how if you had a diesel engine, that's a manual transmission that she has. Like you just park it up on a hill, and you could have an EMF go off and still be able to jump that thing and just roll it down the hill, and you can be able to make it run even after an EMF. So she's like so smart and has so much information. She really provides lots of detail, and you can tell that she's very meticulous in showing what her her thought process. She makes lots of diagrams, and she explains it. It's very technical. She knows like all of the pathways, like all of the RF pathways, all the cellular pathways, like the really technical stuff that you don't really get introduced to unless you're like high up in the biochemical field or high up in the web cloud type cybersecurity stuff. So yeah. Hi Benton. What's up? Stick shifts are so much fun. Yeah. Robin says, you can view Odyssey without an account. Yes. Yes. Yes, get out our StreamYard. That'd be cool. Yeah, if somebody that has an Odyssey account wants to let Sabrina know that I made this video, and then she can check it out. I think the same thing, Sabrina doesn't want to have a YouTube account for the same reasons. Every time I go on to Odyssey, like her channel's growing, like she keeps getting new subs. So, and she gets a lot of views on her video. Like the videos from yesterday, like already have like 300 views. So a lot of people are consuming her information. She really, she's kind of made a list of who to trust and who not to trust. She trusts the Patriot Nurse a lot. She says Max Egan is kind of so-so. He sometimes is trustworthy, sometimes not. But yeah. Voltage gated calcium channels. Yeah. Pop in the clutch. Yeah. Go Deer says, even though I only ever drove one in Ford Festiva. Yeah. Sabrina's first car, she said, was a Toyota Tercel. Mine was a VW white cabriolet, or a topless white rabbit. Follow the white rabbit. Yeah. Kat says, I had 3 MGBs, one new off the showroom, car stick shifts. Cool. Hi, Spaldo. Finally at home. Summer road trip's done for now. I'm at my mom's house. We will be on the road shortly. Right now we're kind of battling this sickness. So the car is a little bit on hold for now. The new transmission is in, or the rebuilt transmission is in, and we put in the new transmission fluid. The next step is to start the truck, back it up 15 feet, and then drive it forward 15 feet, and then recheck the transmission fluid levels, see if it needs to be topped off. The clutch fan was broken, so Dimitri jerry-rigged that, and so that it will always be on. And we ordered some clutch fan oil for the clutch fan, and that just came in the mail yesterday. So I'm guessing if we're feeling better tomorrow, we'll finish up checking our work, and yeah, we'll be on the road shortly. We are we were here a little bit longer than anticipated because we found out our transmission was broken and we had to buy a rebuilt transmission. So that kind of delayed our plans, but you know, everything happens for a reason, and I've really enjoyed my time here with my family. Michelle Taylor says, I am leaving Kansas City for Charlotte in 2 days with my kitties. Wrapping up some last minute appointments. Just going to enjoy the drive. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's so great. Good for you guys. Yeah. All right, I'm going to end it here. I probably am going to go to sleep because I'm really, really tired. Even though I slept so much last night, my muscles ache really bad. But definitely check out Psinergy channel on Odyssey. Lots of information. Check out a bunch of different videos. Get a feel for her. And if you could let her know that I made a video about her, that'd be awesome. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye.